Hello everyone, this is Heorot. Welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Quest VI Realms of Revelation for the DS. Previously, we took on some vocations at Alltrades Abbey. Now before we move on to the next town, let us go do some revisits. First, of course, to Madame Luca. Hello, enemies. And we're back at Madame Luca's once again. Oh, Madame Luca, we're back. Oh, hey, the old lady's over there. Hello! Time for another session with everyone's favorite dream seer. Great. Ah, you again. Madame Luca knew you were coming, but sometimes it is fun to be acting surprised, yes? Madame Luca watched your marvelous fight through her crystal ball. Best seat in the house, Ah, come in, come in. Maybe Madame Luca will treat you to one of her dishes. It has been an age since old Madame Luca wore her apron, but she foresees a treat in your future. Now eat. What are you waiting for? Tuck in before the lard gets hard. Ha-hee! Okay. The party dines on Madame Luca's mysterious dishes and enjoys a relaxed evening. And then morning comes. Good morning, Heorot. Did you sleep well? Yawn. Morning, everyone. Mornin' all. I'm feelin' fightin' fit and rarin' to go. Seems old Luca's cooking didn't kill us after all. There's reason to be cheerful. I guess he's not a fan. Ha-hee! You're making old Madame Luca nostalgic. She was just thinking of when she first met Millie. Ah, Millie, you were such a lost little lamb at the time. Completely clueless you were. But now look at her. She is part of a team. Even if you all get lost, you'll always have each other. That is enough, yes? Madame Luca. Ha-hee! Now the first thing you must do is board a ship near here. Sail her north following the coast, yes? Then, yes. Keep sailing past Port Haven, and you'll eventually arrive at a village called Scrimsley. Here you will meet someone. Who could it be? Ha-hee! Meet someone? I wonder who it might be. Sounds like good advice from where I'm standin'. Let's pay this Scrimsley place a little visit. Ooh, a voyage. Now that I've grown my sea legs, I can't wait to try them. Meow. Ooh, the kitty's purring at me. Why do I sometimes get the feeling this cat's more welcome here than I am? I'm glad to see Luca's kitty looking so well. Then, let's start our revisits in the dream world. We'll head back to Weaver's Peak, of course, to see how everyone's getting on. Starting here at this cliff passage. Hello, buddy. Well, isn't this just great? Murdaw's a goner, but monsters are still lurking all over the place. I can't get all the villagers down this mountain by myself. What was I thinking? He has a point. You'd think the monsters would be scarce, what with Murdaw gone and everything like that. Getting all these people down the mountain would be tough even without the monsters. Monsters that should have disappeared with Murdaw's defeat are still at large. Perhaps a source apart from Murdaw is involved? Oh, it could very well be, Millie. Ah, it's nice to get away from the weaving workshop, but my legs, yowie, I need to get out more. Well, she's already tired. We're like a stone's throw from the village. What a lovely area. The air is so fresh. Good thing you got out of that village, Heorot, or your legs would be puny too. Hey, watch it, Carver. We still have monsters. Basic start of the game, monsters. Ha! Nothing beats the great outdoors. It'd be nicer if there weren't any monsters roaming around. Yes, truly. You shouldn't stand so close to the cliff. It's windy out here. Can't argue with that, Heorot. Now let's check out the village proper. If we can get there. Bye-bye, scare roots. Anyway, back to Weaver's Peak. Hi there. Welcome to Weaver's Peak. Murdaw's gone for good. Hooray! Your home village is lovely, Heorot. Ahoy! Word's already spread here, Ooh, I just love quaint little villages like this. Might as well check in with the mayor. Heorot, great to see you, my boy. Young man. A messenger from King Somnus brought word of your heroic deed. To think, you've defeated Murdaw. What can I say? Well, besides, outstanding job. The messenger didn't offer many details, but no matter. I'm just glad peace has returned. Well, not quite, but you've grown in so many ways, Heorot. You gave Murdaw a real thrashing. You answered the call of duty as a Somnian soldier. What haven't you accomplished? I imagine you're eager to return to quiet mountain living here in Weaver's Peak, eh? Not just yet, sir. You're on a quest to find yourself, you say? Very literally. Oh dear, I'm afraid that's a bit over my head, Heorot. Whatever makes you happy, I suppose. You know what you're doing, you betcha. But do try to stop by and say hello to Tania now and again, alright? She may seem like a strong young lady, but with no parents around, well, she needs someone she can depend on. Stop by and see Tania, Hardy har, don't mind if I do. A search for yourself is not the easiest concept to explain, I suppose. I don't think he understood, but at least he's a good sport about it. Ooh, welcome back, Heorot. Great job beating Murdaw and everything. Well, thank you, Judith. I feel like I'm falling for you more and more every day. I'm just so thrilled you promised to marry me. Hee hee. You remember your promise, right? No, because there wasn't one. What? I could have sworn we made that promise. That's fine, Heorot. I don't mind taking things slow, too. She's quite eager to please, isn't she? Crikey, Heorot. This girl's attraction to you is starting to sound fatal. So Heorot likes to take things slow, huh? About as slow as a glacier around that girl. Heorot, welcome back, brother. You did it. You beat Murdaw. I knew you would. Now we never have to be scared again. Oh, sorry for hollering like that. Guess I got a little excited. I betcha you're tuckered out, huh? You can tell me the whole thrilling story once you get a little sleep, all right? Oh, are you finally up, Heorot? I thought you were just in for a quick nap, but you were out cold for hours. Well, no matter. I'm just glad my brother's all right, and everything's back to normal. You have to continue your life's journey, no matter where it takes you. I'm fine here by myself. Whenever you need a break, just remember, I'll always be here for you. Well, thank you, Tania. I'm a big fan of your sister, Heorot. Let's come back now and then, Heorot. You know, just to make sure Tania's okay. Boy, Tania sure was excited to see you yesterday, wasn't she? I'll bet having you back home was a real treat for her, Heorot. Yawn, what a great sleep. It's a shame we didn't get to talk with Tania much, though. It must be wonderful to have a sister who cares so much about you, Heorot. It's clear Tania cares for you a lot, Heorot. Rise and shine, Heorot. Time to shove off. I feel like I could conquer the world today. My, what a replenishing sleep. So, let us move on. Good morning, birdies. Now we'll head to the dream world, Somnia. Let's see how the king and queen in this Somnia are doing. Welcome to Somnia. Stay out of... Oh, it's you. I heard King Somnus's victory proclamation. Outstanding work, all of you. You'd better believe it was You'd better believe it was outstanding. I ain't capable of anything less. Speaking of which, what happened to the King Somnus in this world? The young king turned into Queen Apnea, so that should leave them without a ruler. I wonder if Apnea and Captain Blade are back yet. Yes, they were a bit MIA, weren't they? Let's go check. This is Somnia Castle. Oh, it's you. Come on in. Thank you, soldier. Aye, let's shove off. The security at the castle is top-notch, as always. Standing guard at the entrance all day must be a real bore. Well, someone's got to do it. You heard about Captain Blade, right? No, what about him? You haven't? By the goddess. The captain went missing in action during the Murdaw battle. We conducted a nationwide search, but failed to find a single trace of the man. Woe is us! Captain Blade, you were our inspiration. Without you around, our victory seems somehow empty. We'll pray for Captain Blade's safety, won't we, Heorot? If we only knew where Blade was, we could just pop over and help him out. Folks around the castle really loved the captain, We'll have to keep an eye out for him. Ah, I'd been hoping to speak with you. Thank you so very much for your gallant efforts. I was worried to death about His Majesty. What a relief to see him finally return. Yes, the rigors of battle seem to have affected him a bit. My faith in him shall never waver, though. I am certain the king will resume his unflagging work ethic soon. Long live the king! 3 cheers for peace! It makes sense that the Chancellor would be happy to have his boss back. Holding the fort must have been tiring for the Chancellor. The rigors of battle? Really? The king looks fine and dandy to me. Well, hello. His Majesty pinched me earlier. Swear to Goddess! He used to be all business, no matter how much I batted my eyes or shook my tush. He must have been focusing on beating Murdaw all day long, all day strong. That's our king. The king better hope the queen doesn't find out about that. King or not, he'd better behave. He pinched her. It really is good to be the king. There you are. I knew you'd show up sooner or later. It's me, not Apnea, the real King Somnus. Recognize me? Sure, sir. Shh, keep it down. Ahem. Anyway, I must admit, I rather like this younger body of mine. This may merely be a dream, but I feel like I've turned back the clock. As the Murdaw of this world, I was being controlled without any awareness of what I was doing, you see. But now that I have my own body back, I must say that I rather like the place. Sadly, it seems that Captain Blade, is nowhere to be found in this world either. Curse that Keating! I feel terrible for what he did to Rusty while I was asleep. What did he do? Well, at least both Somnias are now at peace, and for that I am supremely grateful. I'm sure all of you could use some rest too after the ordeal you've been through. I have no further orders at present, so consider yourselves off duty for the time being. Best of luck to you, Heorot. Well, that's fine. We have our own journey to take care of anyway. This time it's not Queen Apnea from the lower world, but the real King Somnia. The real King Somnus. We've heard all about the fun he's been having, haven't we, Heorot? Wow, the king's rooting for us. It's good to have friends in high places. Off duty, aye? Now what? I'm not a big fan of free time. We'll find things to do. Oh, why hello everyone. I serve as King Somnus's royal maid and secretary. His personal business is my business. Though I gotta say, I'm not used to talking all fancy and polite like this. The king just hired me out of the blue at the casino, you know. At least this beats fighting off randy drunks. The king seems to have a weakness for cute girls. Hey, so the king's a barfly now. Boy, the king's letting it all hang out here in the dream world, isn't he? Well, at least it's in the dream world. I wonder where Her Majesty the Queen is. Ah, there we have her. My, he certainly appears to be enjoying himself. A little too much, perhaps, but this is all just a dream after all. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to let him revel in it just a bit longer. Hee hee hee. Oh my, I know that voice. That laugh at the end was kind of scary. I hope the king's not in any kind of trouble. Hee hee, I should have known that Queen Apnea would be keeping an eye on her husband. Oh yes. Now back to the real world. Next it is back to Port Haven. Let's check in on the mayor's saga. Not to mention Johann and Ella. Ella. Johann. At last we are together, my love. Oh, Johann, I've waited so long for this. Uh-oh. I think we'd best leave them to it. Let's go back downstairs. Oh boy. Hello there. That was rather an inopportune moment. Don't mind us. We didn't see a thing. Tee-hee. We really shouldn't have burst in on them like that. But it's nice to see them both so happy at least. Hello, please come in. We were just, you know. I feel a bit like a fifth wagon wheel in here. Poor Ella. We really should apologize for our intrusion. I hope we didn't spoil their happy moment. We were, just leaving, Heorot? Time to go. Now let's check out the carpenter's house. Now that Carver is whole again. The carpenter who works here is said to be superlative, so I traveled over from Somnia. But I do wonder when he will complete the articles I ordered. I don't wish to be away from Somnia at this momentous time in its history. He was talking about Carver's father. How nice. My old man's the best in the business, but it's true, he ain't the fastest in the business. Hey, Carver knows his way around a hammer and nails, right? Yes, quite well. Maybe he could take that work on instead. I guess saving the world takes priority here. Hello, everyone. Ahoy, Mum. Avast! Who said that? There's only one boy who calls me Mum. It's you! It's you, Carver! I must have had you worried sick, Never mind that, love. You're home now, and that's that. Ahoy! Come and have a look. Carver's back. He's really back this time. Blimey, pipe down. I told you I can't work with all your blabbering. No, you pipe down, you. It's all right, Mum. He's got every right to want to saw my head off. I did leave you two and go off on my own and everything like that. But Carver... And I've got to shove off again, I'm afraid. I won't be able to come back for a while. There's things I got to take care of, you see. Oh, don't go welling up on me. This town's got enough salty water already. I'm sorry, Mum. Oh, Carver, I'm fine. As long as I know you're safe, I'll be all right. Don't you worry about me. I've gotten used to it just being your dad and I. You go, Carver. Do what you gotta do, and when you're done, you'll come back, You can bet on it. You're my family, and that's that. All right, Mum. This ship's got to sail. And, Dad? Take care of yourself, all right? I'm proud of you, Carver. That was something I had to do, but enough of all that emotional stuff. Let's shove off. Wow, I'm ashamed to say I'm a little jealous. You go get 'em out there, Carver. You can do whatever you put your mind to. You've got your mother's approval to hit the road again, Carver. That's lovely to hear, isn't it? You heard her. There's nothing we can't do, Carver. Thanks, Mum. That means a lot to me. I'd never say this in front of that wife of mine, but... Whatever it is you want to do, son, just come back home once you've done it, all right? Wow, there's more to Carver's dad than meets the eye. Carver's father is completely different when he's talking to himself. Dad. Well, that's nice. Now, on to Ghent. Let's see what's shaking in this town. Hello again, Gentiles. Urgh, help! I think I'm going to burst. Stop your complaining. I did warn you. Please, could you help him? He's claiming his stomach's going to burst. I will do all that is in my power to ease your husband's distress. The nun closes her eyes and begins to chant softly. Wait, it doesn't hurt anymore. It doesn't hurt. You're sure you're all right? You're not going to be complaining again in a minute, are you? No, I'm fine. I've never felt better. I really thought I was going to explode. Thank you, sister. You saved my life. It's nice to see that the female Gentiles are also blessed with healing powers. Oh, I wanted to see him explode. Just kidding, just kidding. Wow, he's already cured. If he expects sympathy from me, he's not going to get it. If he had 7 helpings of dessert, that's not my fault. Let's get home. Those cows aren't going to feed themselves, and don't be giving them any dessert. I've learnt my lesson, I swear, but what I wouldn't give for another helping of dessert. Control yourself there, pal. So he just ate too much. Well, he ain't getting any sympathy from me either. Wow, what a pig! He's practically dancing home. That nun certainly did a good job of healing him. Then there's the elder's house. Ma, will you hold on a wee while longer? The elder's going to do everything that's in his power for you. Let's stay out of the way and observe the elder at work. They must have come all this way from some remote village. Somewhere in Scotland, I'd wager. Looks like we might be interrupting something. Och, me guts are all twisted up. Will you no do something for your old mother, you useless blighter? Oh, poor lady. She seems to be in terrible shape. She's having a rotten day. I wonder what her story is. Enough! This is no time for squabbling. Hold on for one moment, I beseech you. The elder closes his eyes and begins to pray intently. Oh, I've never felt such pain in all my born days. Make it stop, will you? Oh, wait. Hold on. The pain's gone. All gone. Wasn't I there telling you that the elder would do all that was in his power for you? Will you never listen to your own son and heir? Oh, enough of your old blather. The main thing is that the pain's all gone. Thank you so much for all you've done for my ungrateful old ma. You need not thank me. Save your praise for the goddess. Aye, right you are. I'll be sure to do just that. Ma, it's time for us to head off. Are you no coming? Have a safe trip back to Burland or wherever you're from. You have returned. Praise be to the infinite grace and mercy of the goddess. With the downfall of Murdaw, the world is returning to the blessed peace it once knew. But there will still be call for the healing powers of Ghent. Make no mistake of that. Of that I'm sure, sir. We really are indebted to the elder for bestowing us with health and courage. With the Gentiles on our side, how can we lose? Just listening to the elder's soothing voice seems to have fixed up all my aches and pains. Alrighty. Here are the travelers. Oh, when we went to the quack back home, he said my ma was nae long for this world. Then we heard about this place, and we thought we'd give it one last roll of the dice. It's lucky we did. Thank the goddess. His mother seems to have been cured. Wow, she was that bad off, and yet the elder fixed her in a flash. Incredible. I never get sick, but in case I do, bring me straight to the elder of Ghent. He's amazing. Oh, phew. Oh, phew. Her difficulties seem to have eased. Well, she seems to be dozing peacefully now. She's out like a candle. This is probably her first good rest now that she's not in pain. And we might as well rest here. Thank you, innkeeper. In the next episode, we'll continue our journey and make our way to Scrimsley. This is Heorot. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.